Yo, what is going on, growmies? Hope y'all are doing well, growing well. Today I will be starting 2 new seedlings, one strawberry milk and cookies from NightOwl and one red strawberry banana from Sweet Seeds. After finding out a fail-proof method of growing weed, I wanted to expand my experience and broaden my horizons to see how I could do better. I ended up picking up this lighter, nutrient cocoa-based grow medium, and I'm gonna mix it with the Roots organic soil. I'm hoping for a little bit less nutrients to start because when I feed with the Happy Frog, some nitrogen strains get a little dark. Anyways, I usually fill up the pots with however much soil I need in the pot and then pour it out in the bin to properly mix. I ended up going for about 60% Roots organic and the rest of it this cocoa mix. As this is an organic grow, I'm really depending on the microbiome to help aid the plant with using the available nutrients. I want to start the microbiome as soon as possible, so I'll be throwing in just a handful of Happy Frog all-purpose as well as a handful of terp tea since there are different species of microbes. Although worm castings are high in nitrogen, they are a good source for feeding the microbes, so I also threw a handful of that as well just to be mixed in. I figure it's okay to throw in a little extra nutes even at the start since I mixed the Roots organic with the cocoa for hopefully a lighter nutrient medium. Once our medium is fully mixed, I fill the pot with occasional shaking to help the soil set and to make sure that there's enough soil. I haven't cleaned my tent in a few months and it definitely shows. Before starting a grow, I want to fully clean my tent and wipe it all down to prevent potential pest problems and just to make the air/environment feel cleaner, especially since I live in a pest-heavy area. I swept, sprayed, and wiped the tent down until it was clean. I also centered and fixed the light. Now that we have a fresh and clean grow environment, it's time to move the pots inside so that we can start the germination process. To start the seedlings, I first fully saturate the medium with water at a pH of 6.0 to 6.5. Checking the pH of your water is absolutely essential because the plant is only able to uptake nutrients at specific pH ranges. A lot of problems can be solved and avoided if you just pH your water. Now there are tons of germination methods. In my opinion and experience, it doesn't get any safer or easier than starting your seeds in soil. I dig about 1 centimeter into the medium and then lightly cover. You want to do this right after you water. Next, I lightly spritz water in a plastic dome or a container to create a more humid microclimate. This method drastically helps with the germination process, especially since it helps keep the environment more stable, like a mini greenhouse and a mini grow tent. I want to keep the humidity in the tent around 60% so that the soil doesn't dry too fast around the domes. My humidifier, even on the lowest setting, is a little too strong though, and it was keeping the tent around 80% humidity. I ended up taping it up to restrict the flow of this water vapor from the humidifier, but to be honest, it still stayed around the mid-70s. I figured this was okay though since the temperatures were getting pretty cold and the humid air helps hold more heat. Since we are in the winter germinating these seeds, I opted for a small personal heater. I just set it a few feet away and this helped keep the low night temps to consistent 80s all night inside the tent. Autoflowers' life cycle is almost like a race, with limited time in between each cycle. It's important that the temperature, humidity, soil moisture, wind flow, and light intensity are all in check. We need to create the perfect climate. In less than 3 days, the red strawberry banana auto is already breaking ground. As the seedling continued to rise, I recorded its progress. During this time, I keep experimenting with all environment settings, trying to get it as best as possible. And then the following night, here comes strawberry milk and cookies. Overall, this was a successful germination process, and now I'll just be watering in a circle when dry as the seedling grows. Look out in the future for more videos as I will be documenting the life cycle of these two beautiful plants. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something. Also, shout out to all the motherfucking growmies out there. #GrowMeGang.